Ever since Diddy's verdict came out, things have been weird. Like, really weird. According to a report, there's an actual list floating around. A list of names. People who've allegedly packed up and left the country right after things started heating up. We're talking about ex-employees and people from the industry who spoke out against Diddy. But why now? Well, Diddy's sentence is just around the corner, and every legal expert is saying the same thing. He might just walk free. And if that happens, best believe the first thing on his mind might be payback, starting with the people who aired him out when he was at his lowest. So who's really running scared? Let's get into the list, starting off with Big Homie Double C, who was Diddy's bodyguard. He testified to all the backstage madness, the freak-off parties, the weird rituals, secret recordings used as leverage. Basically, he pulled back the curtain on a world where silence was currency, not spoken word.
First part of the event is a normal socializing mixer, upscale, the who's who is there, it's normal. But when you see the guy come out with the black suit and he's collecting everyone's cell phone and then inviting them to another party, which I say it's layers to it. They're inviting you to another part of the party where everybody cannot go. You see, so then that's when discrepancies start to take place.
He's the insider who said he saw everything. He's been close to the chaos, the parties, the private jets, and now he's making it very clear. He's out. Done. He actually left the US for good. Not because he's guilty of anything, but because he's legit scared for his life.
Situation, the circumstances, I decided that it's probably best for me to live outside of the States at this point.
Really?
Absolutely.
So you won't be going back?
No, sir.
For how long?
Indefinitely.
Really?
Absolutely.
But you've emigrated, you've left?
Yes, I've left.
He said in multiple interviews that since speaking out, his life has gotten real weird, real fast. First, it was shady DMS and sketchy glances, but then things escalated. According to him, a blacked-out car with no license plates literally hit his vehicle and just drove off.
Along this path, I've been poisoned 3 times. My toxicology report showed cyanide, and cyanide metabolizes into pneumonia in your body. So I've had pneumonia on 3 occasions. And these problems didn't start for me until I started to speak out about people like this. It's been a hard time to line up this interview because the last time I was scheduled to be in this interview, randomly, our car gets hit from the side by a blacked out vehicle, no license plate. That's happened 3 times this month so far.
No explanation, no way to track it. Just vibes. Bad ones. And honestly, that sounds like something straight out of a thriller movie. He even said on air that he was almost sure people were following him. Unmarked cars, strange energy outside his place, people suddenly acting different.
I know how this world works. After working in the industry, I converted my business to combat human trafficking. His view skewed when it comes to sexual activity. I believe it's helped turn him into a sexual deviant. I've had FBI come to my house before and tell me they found a threat against my life. Somebody didn't want me to do this interview. This is a dangerous game people are playing, and some people deserve retribution.
And when people asked him why he'd leave, he didn't hold back. He said he's Diddy's top target.
Would you be genuinely concerned about him coming after you? Is that one of the reasons you've left the country?
I know if he walks, I'm gonna be target number 1, which is fine. I'm used to that.
Well, Big Homie's not the only one who left. Jaguar Wright did too. She's been one of the loudest voices calling out the industry, naming names way before this scandal blew up. Diddy, Jay-Z, Clive Davis? Yeah, she's dropped them all, claiming there's a deep, dark web of secrets that's been protected for decades.
It seems to have been something that a lot of people knew about, but people were simply too scared to talk about.
Everyone knows. And every person that's sitting there trying to act surprised knows very well. Everyone knows what's going on, and it's been going on for years. It's been going on before Diddy.
According to Jaguar, the industry doesn't just reward silence, it demands it. And she's been breaking that rule since day one. But now, things are feeling different. For months, Jaguar's been hinting that she's been followed, harassed, and even warned. Low-key threats that she thinks are tied to Diddy himself.
And more importantly, who was going to play into exactly what I thought they were going to play into. And I wish I could have been more surprised. But from the second that I did Pierce Morgan, right after Diddy got arrested, I said some things. And everything happened just like I said.
She's mentioned strange cars parked outside her spots, sketchy DMs, and even friends suddenly acting weird after she went public with more names. It was already creepy. But now, with Diddy's sentence just around the corner and a very real chance he could walk free, she's reportedly straight up scared for her life. So much so that right after the verdict was dropped, Jaguar quietly left the country.
I said, where do you go when the industry screws you over? Where do you go? Who do you go to? Y'all ask, why don't people come forward? Why won't people? I'm like, who do you go to? Yeah. You can't go to the boss because the boss is screwing you. And the boss's boss don't care. You could go to the authorities, but they're all bought and paid for.
Sources say she's pulled back from public appearances, avoided certain cities, and even canceled a few live streams last minute. Not because she's low-key backing down, but because she's realizing that speaking out against someone with that much money, power, and reach, it can get dangerous real quick. And honestly, who can blame her? If Diddy's really about to walk, what's stopping him from going after the people who called him out the loudest? People like Jaguar? But one thing's certain, she's not backing down anytime soon. She laughed it off, even while admitting people have been trying to kill her for years.
I don't think about dying. I never have. People have been trying to kill me for so long. Thinking about dying is kind of silly.
Now let's talk about Gene Deal, yet another ex-Diddy bodyguard, but this guy's not on the sidelines. He was right there in the courtroom, watching Diddy walk in and out, listening to every word, seeing every reaction. This isn't secondhand tea. It's firsthand, and it's legit tense.
But when Puff did that, you should have seen the face on those jurors when he did that. I think that's going to be one of the things that bury him, to make them believe that he directed everybody to do the things that happened. I can't believe that he stopped his lawyers, bruh. He stopped his lawyers for doing a redirect on Kid Cudi so they could try to, have the jury thinking a different way.
Gene's been dropping bombshells forever. Stuff about bird sacrifices before the 1999 club shooting, him whispering rumors that Diddy might have had some role in Biggie's death, and non-stop drama about backstage freak-offs and hush tactics.
Somebody told that. Somebody told Puff, Pac gotta die, Big gotta die. And Suge Knight gonna go to jail. These people plan 25 years in advance. Had Pac and Big still been alive today, come on, brother. You and I both know how strong they would have been.
Gene Deal's been so assured in his truth, he didn't hesitate to speak up after the verdict. In interviews, he flat out said he wasn't afraid. He meant to stay and face what came next.
I've been seeing this a lot online. How you feel about the people that say that you should be worried if Diddy get out?
Motherfuckers need something to say, bro. I'm not gonna worry about somebody that I bodyguard. I'm not gonna worry about somebody that I bodyguard. And God knows I could bodyguard myself.
But now the insiders are saying that the story has flipped fast. Turns out when Diddy was in jail and Deal appeared on those interviews, he started getting what he called major warnings. Messages, weird encounters, energy that said you shouldn't be here. Not vague discomfort, but direct threats. Sources now confirm he was rattled, enough to change his whole tone. He's reportedly booked a ticket to the UK. Not permanently, maybe just laying low until things settle. But Gene's not the only one people are keeping an eye on. Because if there's anyone who might be in real danger the second Diddy walks free, it's Cassie. Cassie wasn't just a voice in the crowd, she was the voice that got this entire storm rolling, 8 months pregnant, and still pulled up to testify. 4 full days in court, accusing Diddy of everything from manipulation to blackmail to literal assault. She said he drugged her, filmed her, and used it all to control her.
Ventura said that Combs would pick out her outfits for the freak-offs, directed her on how she was to interact with these male escorts, and provided her with drugs like Molly, ecstasy, ketamine, cocaine, mushrooms, even Viagra. That's right, she said that Combs told her to take Viagra because it had the same effect on a woman that it does on a man. She also said that she always used drugs for freak-offs.
And now that Diddy's sentencing is right around the corner, with people saying there's a good chance he might walk, everyone close to Cassie is panicking. Word is, people are literally begging her to leave the country, not just take a break. Leave. Because if Diddy walks out of that courtroom free, they think revenge could be the first thing on his mind. She's the one who changed everything. She's the one who went public first. And that makes her target number 1.
And now Cassie, just go ahead and move out the country, baby. Pack little white guy up, get on out of here. We'll protect your family. Cause if you think Sean and he done beat it, and you got 30 out of him, at the least, me personally, at the least, I would get your boyfriend beat up every time somebody see him. Like I wouldn't have to be there. So I'm telling you, if I would do that, I don't know, you know Sean better than me. Cassie.
So you believe that Diddy, he'll try to harm Cassie if he get out?
I think so. I'm not trying to, man, it's hard because I don't know what Sean's getting out. I don't know what Sean is getting out of prison. I don't know if Sean is reformed. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if Sean gonna get out more arrogant now that you just beat the...
Cassie hasn't said much since the testimony, but insiders say she's gone quiet for a reason. She exposed a man that many people protected for years. Now those same people, they're warning her to disappear before Diddy gets the chance to do it for her. So at this point, it's not just about who's left, it's about why. Because if there's one thing everyone seems to agree on, it's this. Diddy's not the type to let people walk away after turning on him. But what do you think? Is this fear legit or just industry paranoia? Let us know in the comments.